We want to solve sine 2x plus 50 is equal to 0.32 in the range 0 to 360 algebraically. Now, initially we'll solve for 2x plus 50. So 2x plus 50 is going to be the inverse sine of 0.32. So that's going to be just the value we get from the calculator. Shift inverse sine 0.32. And we're in degrees here, and my calculator's still in radians, so let's just see if I can change to degrees here. And then, yeah, so that's given me, I'm going to go 2 decimal places, 18.66. And so that was to 2 decimal places. Now, we're doing x between 0 and 360. So if we were solving for 2x, we'd need to go from 0 to 720. Just multiply right the way through by 2. For 2x plus 50, we need to solve from 50 through to 770. So, let's use a cast diagram. Remember, A, S, T, C. And our first solution was around here at 18.66. This is what's known as the principal value. Now the secondary value would be in the S quadrant because we had a sign that was positive, and sign is positive here. So that's going to be here, and the acute angle here will be 18.66. Now we need to start looking at 50 degrees. So I'm going to put on 50 degrees here, and that's my start line. And if I'm going to 770, that means I'm going to go around twice. So let's go and pick up our solutions. So the first one we meet is this one here. So that one there is going to be at 180, take away 18.66. So 161.34 degrees. Then we keep going. And the next one we pick up is here. Now remember, once we've gone around here, once that's 360. So that one is 360. Add 18.66. So 378.66. Then we keep going. We get around to here. Now 360, add 180, so 360, add 180, would put us at 540. So when we reach this again, it's going to be 540 take away 18.66. It's 18.66 before we get to 540. So that's 521.34. And then finally, we'll meet this one again before we get back to this 50 degree line here. So twice round here is 720. So that's going to be 720 add 18.66, which is 738.66. Now remember, those solutions are for 2x, add 50. So if we want the solutions for 2x, what we need to do is subtract 50 from each one. So we'll get 111.34, 328.66, then 521, take away 50, 471.34, and 738. So 688.66. And then finally, to get x, we need to divide everything by 2. So 111.34, divide that by 2. 55, let's call that 55.7, and we'll do these ones to one decimal place. And then we've got 328.66, divide that by 2. Call that 164.3. And then we've got 471.34. Divide that by 2. 235.7. And finally, we've got the 688.66. Divide that by 2. 344.3. That one decimal place. And note how now all of these solutions are in the range 0 to 360.